Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Nick. Good morning, leaders, my fearless leaders out there. It is Monday, and I hope you are off to a wonderful week, have come off of a great, productive, relaxing, exciting weekend, and ready to get going. It's the week. It's the start of the week. What are you doing? What are you looking forward to for this week? What have you planned to do? You know, we have been talking about going after your dreams, making your dreams come true, and being sure that you're able and in a position and in alignment with who you are, who you have been designed and created to be, and the things and the desires that you are achieving and desires to have. So there's a lot that goes on in the process. You know, we always hear these rah-rah sayings and that get you all hyped and emotional that you can do all things and the sky's the limit and all you have to do is see it and achieve it and go and seize it. And those are great, you know, on the real, those are wonderful, those are great. But the reality is it takes hard work. It takes motivation. It takes sacrifice. It takes risk taking. It takes work to get to where you are, from where you are to where you want to be. And a lot of times you don't hear all of the realness about going after your dreams and going after your goals. And that's one of the main reasons I wanted to just be on a mission to just come on and to share, not even just my journey, in this whole process of transitioning from a professional life to actually stepping out on faith, to go after the dreams and the visions and making those things happen. You know, all of the rah-rahs and the positivity that, you know, you hear all the motivational speakers and the thought leaders say that, you know, all you have to do is see it and achieve it and you can do all things and all that's great. But then there's a process. There's a process to get from where you are here to where you want to go. And then, so what's going on in between? What is going on that is going to propel you and to continue to push you to get to where you're trying to go? So we have been talking about those things, and we talked the first video. We talked about making sure that you have ownership of your dream. Is your dream really your dream? You know, we take on a lot of things. We take on a lot of things that people want for us, people that desire for us. Maybe we have no idea. So we had a thought process. Well, this person went into this career profession, so it seems like something that I can do. Or you have an idea that, okay, you just want to be an adult and make money and be stable. So this is the kind of career that can be more conducive to that. But the desire is that you want to be living a purposeful, fulfilled, satisfied life. So in order to do that, you have to tap within. You have to get into that self-discovery. Who are you? Who are you created to be? What gifts do you have? What talents do you have to give and to expound on in order to create the life that you desire to go? So having ownership of your dream, and then two, getting clarity, making sure that you are clear, that you know exactly where you're going. So you're just not out in this world just winging it, just going with the flow and no, you have a clear purpose. You have a clear destiny. And I'm not saying that you need clarity, because remember we talked about that before, needing clarity, meaning you need to know all the ins and outs and all the details about getting there. But no, you have a clear vision of where you're trying to go. And those things are so important. So today I want to now just briefly talk about, do you have the right habits? Do you have the right habits to get you from where you are to where you want to go? And that's what we call the reality question. Are you depending on factors within your control to get you to the dream? That's the reality. Are you doing the things that you need to do to get where you want to go? You know, John Maxwell has a great saying that I love that says, everything worthwhile is uphill, right? But you can't go uphill with downhill habits. So it's a matter that you have to start evaluating the things that you're doing on a daily basis. And does that align with where you're trying to go? You know, we get into this routine, you know, you can pretty much outline your routine. You wake up, most of us grab our phones to get on social media to see what they missed for the last 8 hours that they've been sleeping, or to post, or to see what's going on in the world. You may get your prayer, your motivation, get your morning coffee, your breakfast, get the kids off to school, go to work, you can come home. So you have this routine, and it's like an oil machine. You don't even have to think about it. You know exactly what you're going to do. But are those habits that you do on a daily basis conducive to get you to your dreams? You know, you have to understand that there are certain things that you need to do constantly. You know, it's just like, you know, having a desire to lose weight. Are you committed to doing the exercises? Are you committed to going to the gym? Are you committed to doing what it takes to get you to those dreams that you desire? And that's what we're talking about. Your goals and your habits have to be aligned. They have to match up, or else it's not going to happen. Because, you know, like we say, we have these rah-rah, see it and achieve it, all of that stuff, but it takes more than that. That's just the first step, just seeing it, right? But now what's that next step? Because we always want to be making progress. We always wanting to continue to move forward. So asking yourself, what are the habits that you have that are in alignment with the goals and desires and the dreams that you have that you want to keep? But then also asking yourself, what are the habits that are not in alignment with where you're trying to go and the things that you're trying to do? What are those habits? Well, I'm talking about those habits of procrastination, those habits of making excuses. Those habits are of not going, you know, giving your best and falling into the state of mediocrity. Those habits, what are those habits that you have that are not in alignment with where you want to go? Because if we're truly, truly going to reach our dreams, if we're going to put our dreams to the test, step out on faith, go after it, go hard to get to those things that we accomplish, we have to develop those positive habits that are going to continue to keep us in an alignment and until we get to where we want to go. So you have to do it. You have to analyze those habits in your life, the things that you're doing that are not in alignment. And then the question is, once you start identify that, because a lot of people always tell me, oh, I procrastinate and I know I'm a procrastinator and I need to stop. Okay, so what are you going to do about it? You know, I like, as one of my favorite elders say, don't talk about it, be about it. You know, when are we going to stop talking? You know, talk is cheap. There are dreams that you have, there are goals that you have, there are visions that you have that people are waiting on you to manifest. There are generations that are seated and connected with you that are waiting on you to move into the things that you have been designed and called to do, to move into your destiny, because their life depends on it. And when you think about that life, that you just can't stop making excuses because I don't have time, I don't have the resources, I procrastinate. No, what are the habits that you're going to do to get you to where you need to be in order to manifest the things that you desire, to have the things that you want, in order to become the person that you need to become? So I want to encourage you just this week to start analyzing what are those habits that you have that you just need to cut out. And not only taking that a step further. Now, once you identify that, what are you going to do to create positive habits, to create those habits that you need to have in order to be in alignment with where you're going, who you are, and doing the things that you desire to do? So that is my word for today. Is your reality in alignment with the dreams that you have? Do you have the right habits? Are you consistently doing the things that you need to do to get where you want to go? So it's up to you. Let's use this week wisely. Let's assess, let's evaluate, let's reflect, and let's move forward and put some things in action so we can get to our dreams and get to the things that we desire to have and do and be. So it is a Monday. This is the beginning of the week. We have all week to go. Get it cracking. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's make some moves. I will be back on later on this week. So I want you to have a blessed and wonderful Monday, and we'll see you again soon.